the first question, you're talking about mental toughness. This is really important because a lot of people listening and watching right now, they want to know, how do they develop a mental toughness in life, in business life, as far as people who are entrepreneurial minded, they're out there doing things that are a little different than a regular population as far as, they want to make things happen on their own. How do they develop that mental toughness that it's really going to take in order to make it?
I think one of the first things is to always be prepared for a surprise, and the surprise is likely to be a negative surprise every day. Something's going to happen in your day, whether you're going to be late behind a train, your car's going to have a flat tire, something's going to happen to you, and the ability to be able to take molehills and continue to make them molehills instead of mountains, to look at problems as being normal. Problems are a normal part of change, so because we're changing so rapidly, there are going to be a lot of problems you face. And to look at failure as an event. That's the important thing. Failure is not a person. I'm not a failure. I've had a failure. I've had a temporary inconvenience. I've had a stumbling block. And the idea is to turn a stumbling block into a stepping stone and step on it rather than stumble over it. So I always say, look at failure as the fertilizer of success.
Wow.
Fertilizer stinks. It smells, you put it on your grass and you say, wow, that guy's just fertilized his lawn. Sure, you fertilize your life with your mistakes. You don't wallow in them, you don't lay in them, you don't roll in them. You pick yourself up off your mistake and you learn from it and try not to repeat that same thing again. But you look at it as a temporary inconvenience. It's a detour. It's a detour in life is a failure.
So are you saying it's the same type of mindset that it takes to be a champion in athletics that it takes to be a champion in business?
Absolutely. There's two times when you use it, before you perform and right after. So it's called simulation and then replay.
Wow.
And the replay after a failure is as important as the replay after a success. So the idea is, when you miss, you say, that's not like me, I'm better than that. And the important thing is to look at a failure as an event, a single performance that you must take and make lead back to the original goal.